Hundreds of residents of Meru County, led by a section of leaders from the region, staged protests over the murder of blogger Daniel Mithiani Bernard, popularly known as Snipper. The residents are demanding justice even as they raised concerns over the handling of the investigation into the death and the release of a suspect who had been arrested over his disappearance. The Director of Public Prosecutions says the suspect was released after the court declined to grant the custodial orders as sought, and that it awaits a new file with new facts after the death of the blogger. Safin Acheng Oma reports.
From Wednesday morning, residents of Meru County were treated to a unique entourage as hundreds of residents took to the streets to protest and demand justice following the death of blogger Daniel Mithiani Bernard, popularly known as Snipper. From Mitungu through Nkubu, Mutindwa, Makutano, Murire, making stopovers as it headed to Kangeta, Lare, Maili Tatu to Maua town. The irate residents condemned the untimely death of the young blogger, blaming investigative agencies of not doing enough to expedite the case.
Uchunguzi imefanywa, postmortem ilifanywa, DNA imefanywa, na imedhihirisha ya kwamba kijana wetu aliuawa.
So I want to ask the DCI, I want to ask the EACC, I want to ask the homicide team, we shall not embarrass Snipper until such a time, justice is served.
The Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions, however, dismissed social media reports that a suspect was arrested for abduction of Daniel Mithiani Bernard, but the ODPP did not give directions to the DCI on how to proceed with the case. In its clarification, the ODPP stated that following the abduction of Daniel Mithiani Bernard, now deceased, one suspect who goes by the name Vincent Muridhi Kirimi, also known as Supu Wamioro, was arrested on suspicion of the offense of abduction. The statement goes further to state that, owing to the fact that the whereabouts of the abducted person was unknown, the Directorate of Criminal Investigation filed a miscellaneous application seeking custodial orders pending completion of investigations. The ODPP reports that the Chief Magistrate's Court in Maua, Meru County, declined to grant the custodial orders as sought by the DCI, but instead granted the suspect a cash bail of 20,000 Kenyan shillings, ordering the suspect to report to the police every 14 days, ahead of the application mention set for 5th January 2024. The ODPP further states that the lifeless body of the abducted person would later be recovered, prompting the office to direct the DCI to undertake investigations for murder. The ODPP confirms that it has not received the inquiry file into the offence of murder to date and only hopes to take appropriate action once the file is submitted.
Enough is enough. What we need is justice.
The late blogger was last seen alive on 2nd December 2023. A post-mortem report by government pathologist Dr. Johansen Oduor revealed that the late Daniel Mithiani Bernard was strangled to death.
Even I am a politician. I got ambitions. Sasa hiyo ni kuua ndoto zangu, kuona mmoja wetu ameuawa.
Sisi kama content creators tunataka tupewe haki yetu na tuko na rights of speech pia kuongea vitu zetu. Kama mtu amekukosea, kama nimeongea kitu imekusinya, wewe enda unishtaki tukutane kotini.
Safin Acheng Oma, Citizen TV.